Hi everyone, in this video in grade 8 chapter 1 section 1 I'm going to talk about rational numbers, page 6 in the student book in grade 8. In the rational numbers we have three most important things to know, which are: the first one is how to know that a number is rational or not, and then if you have a rational number, how you can simplify it, and then if you have a number in decimal form, how you can change it into fraction form and then simplify. The first one, let's start from the rule of it, which is we can write any rational number in this form a over b. Rational numbers are those numbers which we can write in the form of a over b, which a and b are integers and we have another rule. This is the first one, and the second, b cannot be 0. Whenever we have a number, we can write in the rational form like that as a fraction a over b. We see that a and b are integers and the denominator, the down part, is not 0, so you can say that this is a rational number. This is the first one, the most important thing to know about the rational numbers. That's how you can decide a number is rational or irrational. For example, like these numbers, 2 over 3, it's a rational number. Negative 5 over 8, a rational number. 6 over 10, it's a rational number. But for example, this one, 3 over 0, the down part, it's 0, denominator we see, it is not rational. But for this one, 0 over a number, it's okay. This one is rational, but this one is not, because we said the denominator cannot be 0. The others, they are all rational numbers. That's the first most important thing to know about the rational numbers, which is the rule of it. Any number that we can write in the fraction form and the denominator is not 0, both of them are integers. Integers we know, 0 positive integers, negative integers. If it's composed like that, yes, it is a rational number. If it's not, so we cannot say that it is a rational number. This is the first one. And then if we have a fraction, if we have a rational number, how we can simplify it. For example, an example from the book, let's say 24 over 32. 24 over 32. Over 32, we can simplify numerator and denominator to the factors of them. If we factor 24 can be divided by 2 or by 3 or by 5. We check, we divide until the end. 24, it can be divided by 2. 24 divided by 2, 12. Again, it can be divided by 2, and at the time we divide by 2, which would be 6. 6 divided by 2 again, 3. 3 can be divided by 2. No, we go to 3. 3 divided by 3, yes, it's 1. In the end, we leave it. When we got 1, 1, that's all. Simplified about 24. And we simplify 32 in the other side. 32 can be divided by 2. Yes. 16 again can be divided by 2. 8 can be divided by 2. Yes, it's 4. And it can be divided by 2 again, which would be 2, and 2 divided by 2, it is 1 in the end. Now When we did that, we simplified all. Now the same factor from each side. For example, here we have 2, here we have 2. These are the factors, these two sides. Factors of 32, factors of 24. We divided by them. Now we have these factors. In these two, if you have the same thing, common factors between them, we can cancel them, leave them out. We did. Again, we have 2, 2. We can cancel them. We have more. 2, 2 together. 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. These numbers together can be simplified when it's common between both of the sides. At the end, here we have 3. Here we have 2, 2. We don't have common. We don't have the same. Here we have 3. Here we don't have 3. We have 2. We don't have 2 here. The remaining is 3. The remaining is 2 and 2. At the end, what you have in the remaining, if it's one number like that, 3 and 1, always you multiply all together. 2 by 2 by 1, 3 by 1. It was 24 from the numerator we had. From the numerator, what's the remaining? 3 multiply 1. In the denominator we have what? 2 multiply 2 multiply 1, which is 4. This is how we could simplify 24 over 32, which equals 3 over 4. That's it. And if you don't know how to be able for a number to be divided by 2 or by 3 or by 5, which is the most important 3 numbers, to know that a number can be divided by 2, by 3, by 5 or not, I will tell you the way now. We have 3 rules for them. This is how we simplify these two numbers, equals 3 over 4. And now, to know that, how you know a number can be divided by 2 or cannot be divided by 2. Any number that we have, the first one, divided by 2. To be able to divide by 2, what we need? Last digit must be even. If last digit is even, then this number can be divided by 2. Like what? 228. You just look at the last digit. If it's even, yes, this number can be divided by 2. Even numbers are what? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, these numbers. You just look at the last one. If it's even, yes, this number can be divided by 2. If not, it's not divided by 2. The second one, to be able divided by 3. Divided by 3. In divided by 3 we have what? Sum of all digits. Sum of digits must be 3, 6 or 9. If the sum of the digits is 3 or 6 or 9, then you can say that this number can be divided by 3. For example, let's say 123. This number can be divided by 3 or not. At first, let's start divide by 2. Can be divided by 2 or divide by 2, we just look at the last digit. No, it's odd, number 3. It cannot be divided by 2. Let's check to divide by 3. Sum of the digits means 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. Is it one of these numbers? Yes, So this number can be divided by 3 because sum of the digits equals 6, and 6 is one of these numbers, so yes, it's possible to be divided by 3. That's how you can decide to be able to divide by 3, by 2, and now you write about divided by 5. Let's see. To be able to be divided by 5, again we look at the last digit. If this number's last digit is one of 0 or 5, the third one, divided by 5. If last digit is 5 or 0. If it's one of them, directly we can say that this number can be divided by 5. Between these two numbers, let's check. This number can be divided by 5 or not. We look at the last digit. If the last digit is 5 or 0, yes, it can be divided by 5. Yes, it is. The other one, 3871, always we check the last digit to be able to divide by 5 or not. Is it? No, it's not 5 or 0, it's 1, the last digit. So this number cannot be divided by 5, but this one can be divided by 5. In divided by 2 and divided by 5, we look at the last digit. Sorry. But in divided by 3, we sum the digits, we add all of them. We take the sum. If it's 3, 6 or 9, then we can say this is divided by 3. If not, we say this cannot be divided by 3. And the last thing that you need to know is if we have a decimal, how we can change it into fraction form and simplify. Let's say that 0.28. Just as an example, let's take 0.28. How we can change into fraction form? How many numbers we have? 2 numbers after the point. We'll write the same, 28, over how much? How many numbers we have? That much zeros we write, over 100. If it's one digit, if it was just 0.2, we would say 2 over 10. 2 digits, 28 over 100. If it was 3 digits after the point, we would say this number over 1000. We did the first one. We changed to the fraction, and now the same way as we did before, we can simplify. 28 100. Divide by 2. Yes, 14. Again divide by 2. 7. 7 can be divided by 2. No. By 3. No. By 5. Again no. By itself. Yes, it is. 100. Can it be divided by 2? Yes, equals 50. 50 divided by 2. Again possible. Equal 25. 25 divided by 2. We can't. Divide by 3. The sum of them is 7. No, we can't. Divide by 5. Yes, it is. The last digit is 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Again, can be divided by 5. 1, 1. Now again we take out the common factors between them. In the last step, 2 and 2, 2 and 2 again. Here we have 7, here we have 5, 5. We can't simplify more. In the numerator we have 28. Here we just have 7 multiplied by 1, 7. In the other side, which is 100, 5 multiplied by 5 by 1, 25. This is the simplest form of it. That's how we changed 0.28 into fraction. Then from the fraction, how we simplified. That's how we could find the result. That's all about this lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.